Alert! Security breach! Manic Meghan has broken our security barrier and is heading for the stage! Hello and welcome back to my channel, Leilani of Invictus. Sadly, I must report that we were no match for Meghan, and she broke through our barrier and got to the stage and, most unfortunately, the microphone. But since our security efforts have failed, let's fashion police her instead, girl. Let's go.
Let's go.
Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are in Canada for the 2025 Invictus Games. Thus far, her style choices in British Columbia have been right her comfort zone, I guess up her comfort zone. Lots of neutrals, fashionable coats, and pumps. By the way, I thought the neutrals was something that she was enslaved to wear because the royal family wanted her to stand down and they could stand out with their bright colors. But anyway, I digress. First, we start out with the doo-doo brown outfit.
We have doo-doo brown in the house live.
Chocolate maxi dress, should I say. The ALC willow pleated mini dress sells for $795. And in this dress, she made her impromptu speech. I haven't heard it yet, so let's listen to it together, shall we?
Well, hello, you.
Hi.
Hi, everybody. How are we feeling?
Not great.
And release all of those sounds that are trapped in your mind. Sir, are you okay?
I'm a little messed up.
So I was not planning on speaking tonight, and we just arrived, I don't know, a couple hours ago, and I touched
No one asked.
Canadian soil, and I went, oh, feels like home.
I don't know if the Canadian citizens would be as excited as Meghan is to call Canada her home, since they were scammed out of taxpayer money to provide security for Meghan. I would argue that they're probably very happy that Meghan no longer lives there. There is no way that Meghan Markle can think in her head that she's doing us a favor by arriving on this stage after a couple hours of being in Canada. Is there? There's no way, right?
We are so excited. We also recognize most of you are probably so exhausted from how much travel you've done, how much adrenaline you have pumping, how excited you are for what is going to be one of the most...
So exhausted from how much travel you've done. Exhausted financially or exhausted mentally. I'm not sure which one she's referring to, but of course you know that the athletes have to pay their own way, so maybe it's both.
How much adrenaline you have pumping, how excited you are for what is going to be one of the most outstanding, memorable, unforgettable, and connected weeks probably for you and for your families. We are just thrilled to be here, and I would be remiss if I didn't take the opportunity to introduce someone.
I wonder who that is that she's going to introduce.
A lot to
Don't
me.
you? It can't be Prince Harry. It wouldn't be remiss then if it was Prince Harry, because of course he has to be introduced. How did you even break through the barrier and get up on this stage?
Who means a lot to me. And I know means quite a lot to all of you. You will see him throughout this week. You will see him at the games. You will see him probably curling with you, cheering you on at wheels.
The Invictus grid. It's unhinged already.
He'll be cheering you on at wheelchair basketball. He'll be going down that... What is that? Is it the luge? Oh my gosh, you guys. The thing that I will never do. My husband will...
Listen, I don't understand this new act of Meghan where she pretends she doesn't know what things are. We saw it with the lunchbox thing. Like,
Is that a thing? The lunchbox thing? I don't know. This is when I feel really old.
I don't know why she's doing this play innocent. I don't know nothing about nothing. But now she doesn't know what the luge is. It's actually quite demeaning to come to the games where this is one of the events and just not know nothing about that and then putting it down like, oh, what even is that?
My husband will probably do 3 times because he wants...
Oh, it's your husband. Spoiler alert, she should have said. I'm about to say who it is. As much as this is planned, she can't even deliver it properly. She's just spoiled it by building up to introduce this person that we don't know. And then she says, my husband, because she cannot help herself but to say my husband.
Because he wants to be there with you. He is in it with you. And you'll see him through all of those moments. He'll be there with you. What you won't have seen is all of the moments that have happened in the lead up to these games. All the moments where, as you know, with families, the big rush in the morning and getting ready for school and packing the lunch boxes and making breakfast, and my husband that with us.
Lunch boxes? I thought she didn't know what a lunchbox was, even though we had footage of her supposedly taking her child to school with a lunchbox, and now she brings it up again. And this is what you find with liars, is that they forget their lies.
My husband's in all of that with us, and then he'll be on his phone and Archie will say, "Papa, why are you on your phone?" He's like, "Because it's Invictus. I'm getting ready for Invictus."
Okay, but are the children there? Because why is she bringing them up if they're not? If they're too good to be there, then why even bring them up in front of the audience?
It means so much to him. You are his family, just as we are his family. And I hope...
Audience, I just want to tell you a secret. You don't want to be his family, or her family for that matter, because she has thrown them in the garbage. Harry has written an entire spare book literally slandering his family. So if that is what you are, you don't want to be that.
I hope you recognize how much of his heart he has poured into every single beat that has gotten all of you.
I think that was a bit of a mistake with heartbeat and heart, but what do you expect, you know?
To this week that is going to be spectacular. I need you to know that. I need you to know how much it means to him and how much each of you
don't need nobody to do nothing. Come off the stage.
So it is my entire pleasure and complete honor to introduce to the stage my husband, the father of our very sweet, excited children who are cheering you on from California.
Okay, so they're not there. The children are not there. But stop mentioning them, because I thought this was a family affair.
Prince Harry, founder of the Invictus Games, the Duke.
Need I say it? He founded the Invictus Games with Prince William, Princess Catherine, and even Prince Philip was part of it, because the idea was stolen from the Warrior Games, which Prince Philip started.
Of Sussex.
If superfluous was a person, it would be Meghan Markle. What is all this hyperbolic speech? My entire pleasure, my supreme... I don't even know what she said, because it actually takes away from how she feels when she puts all those adjectives in front of the word. She's not a good speaker. And then Meghan decides to stay on stage for no reason. That's really cringe. I mean, even in Britain's Got Talent, you see the parents in the wigs. Could she have not done that? That would have been so much better if she had done that, because we would have said, okay, at least she wants to give him the full stage. She will not even give him the full stage. She must share the stage with him. Moving on to the next outfit, which is the monochrome ivory outfit. What did we think of this, fashion police? I think it was an attempt at looking angelic while she crouched down to talk to people in wheelchairs, which you might have thought was very considerate of her until she did this. Meghan criticized for moving Team Canada members' wheelchair. She moves the wheelchair without permission. This is not a stroller. This is a grown-ass woman. You don't move somebody's wheelchair. This is also an athlete, so if any doubt that they could move their own wheelchair, they're here to compete in wheelchair sports. So she could have easily moved her wheelchair wherever she wanted to move it. Meghan is crazy. No, she's literally crazy. She also doesn't care the optics of it, how it looks to other people who know that this is a faux pas. The woman herself is like, what's happening to me? I'm being moved. It's disgusting. We got the price on the Veronica Baird Mazzy Cashmere turtleneck, $398. Those pants are too long as usual and not well fitting. The next outfit we're going to look at is the ivory Centaur coat. She wore this to the Coldplay concert, which was indoors. I think this would have been a coat that would be pretty cool if you're walking through the streets of New York on the way somewhere, but for indoors, it's a bit weird. And she has her pom-poms out, girl, because she is enthusiastic, but it gets worse. Her enthusiasm led her to grab Harry's face and kiss him on camera. Then she continues to do her awkward performative act of filming him. She also puts her head on his shoulder, just like Princess Catherine did. Harry does not look happy. I feel sorry for Harry in this moment because he has made his bed and now he has to lie in it. The baby alpaca maxi trench coat in ivory cost around $2,290, but you can get cheaper versions. Well, slightly cheaper anyway. The most egregious part of this coat was when she sat up on this golf buggy. You're now in a golf buggy begging for validation when you were here. But the funny thing is that she never wanted to share the stage with anybody else in the royal family. This is where she actually wants to be, in a golf buggy, and it's where she belongs. The fourth outfit is a sentimental coat. Meghan changed into a Givenchy coat, which she wore in Sydney, Australia, soon after she announced she was pregnant with Archie back in 2018. I don't know why she would want to ever bring up anything that happened in Australia, because she garnered a lot of hate in Australia when she behaved the way she did. Under the coat, she had on a Valentino cashmere and silk sweater. Also, Valentino rock stud ankle boots on her long foot feet. By the way, this has been dubbed the Meghan show already, and it has taken the shine off of all the athletes who are really important, the veterans. One thing I want to point out, I honestly think that Meghan is almost like the Prince of Nigeria scams. You know, when they write those letters to you in your email where they intentionally use bad grammar to weed out the intelligent people. Most intelligent people will look at those letters and say, this ain't real. It's almost like Meghan is trying to do that. She's trying to see how stupid people are. If they still support her at the end of it, then she has cultivated the stupid fans that she can continue to fool. Because why would she want people to remember Australia where she failed miserably? The next outfit up is the olive set. When she wore this outfit, she decided to exploit children once again. It's cringe. So far, I haven't been able to find the exact sweater that she wore, but there's this Gobi Mongolian cashmere sweater at $289 at Nordstrom. But Meghan's Mo found that it was very similar to Princess Catherine's outfit that she wore here. Team up Princess Catherine, Meghan Markle, guys. This was a big kerfuffle. She sits there being extremely manic and weird. You know, with children sitting in front of you, there's no reason to be this crazy. By the way, this is all stuff that Meghan Markle posted on her Instagram. So vetted by her, she thought this looked absolutely normal, which just shows you how out of touch with reality she is and how lack of self-awareness she is. And then somebody throws him some budgie smugglers, which is an Australian thing, and he puts it up to himself, which I thought was completely inappropriate, and they just behaved wildly. The worst part to me was looking at this footage where Meghan Markle is supposedly doing crafts with children, and because she offers this little girl a glue stick and the little girl did not need it and did not take it, Meghan Markle drops her mask. Could not be my child. My child would not be within 100 feet of Meghan Markle. I would not have signed a waiver for that to happen. I would have had a restraining order, if anything. This woman is crazy. The next one is the Courtside chic outfit, which we have some prices here. A Duccio jacket at $698, a $325 solid maroon sweater, and Beverly skinny flare jeans at $248. I don't know if that suits her very well, but you tell me. The whole point is she ends up looking crazy in that outfit too, because she's there hugging these fans, okay, looking manic. Her hair looks a mess. I don't know why she always has to look so unclean, but she knows she's going to be on camera, because you see here where another mask slip happens. She always can spot the camera. That's one thing about her. And that's her real love in this world, is the camera. This part where she's so out of control that she almost drags down this lady and the bodyguard has to come to her rescue. By the way, she's with bodyguards, once again, who also have to be paid. We're going to get to the money of how much they're paying. But this bodyguard has to come and hold her. He should really be holding the lady that she's trying to take down. Girl, she's a menace to society. In that jacket, she also was spotted. Meghan's Mole again comes to the rescue here and says, I spy with my little eyes Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's favorite Sussex squatty sitting right behind Meghan Markle. That's a good seat, right? Peace, I guess that's her name, has openly threatened the Wales family and their children on this platform. And this is not the first time that Meghan Markle has had this lady in the background. So in conclusion, I just wanted to say that Meghan Markle is ruining the Invictus games. They took a private jet. They stay at the most expensive hotel, which would have run them about over $100,000. And then on top of that, their staff and And remember that the veterans have no insurance. They have to pay for their own insurance. They have to pay their own way. Girl, while Meghan Markle has Invictus paying for her and her luxuries. I don't know what to tell you, but we are here as a fashion police since we couldn't be the security police. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps the algorithm, as you know, and leave all the comments you want to leave. Tell me about everything. If I missed anything, I know I can trust you because you are intelligent people to tell me what I missed. What do you predict for the future? This has already become a shite show and it's sad. It's very, very sad. But what can you do? You know, they're obviously capitalizing on something. Otherwise, they wouldn't do it. And for Meghan, I think it's as simple as free stuff. Meghan loves freebies. She's very basic bitch. She isn't thinking of the bigger picture. I don't think she thinks anything through. Love you all so much. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and stick with me because it's going to be a long, 7 days left? Girl, let's go.
Let's go.
Love you.
Ah.